This one right here. So yeah, now y'all good. Now y'all good.
Word.
Okay, cool. And we all here. So you already know what it is, man. It's your man, SumOfMan, like the grand total. We're here with my brother, Mr. Joshua Freeman, aka Slapper. You already know what it is, man. Noir King, R6, hard as bricks, currently on the sticks. Okay, and today we're going to be talking about black movies. Alright? And we're going to be talking about our favorite black movies, maybe the best black movies of all time. Okay? Good movies, bad movies, funny movies, sad movies, all the shit. From the rooter to the tutor.
Hey.
And let's go ahead and start out with Frisco Lands. Yo, that's what's up, man. Thank you for following. But also shout out to you, bruh, for like sliding through and doing what it do. Okay, I appreciate that for real. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get started with just three black movies that you really like. Josh, do you want to go ahead and go first since you're our special guest?
I mean, Friday's
yeah.
gotta be on the list.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Yup.
There's so many, right? Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But what? Friday's gotta be on.
Yeah, that gotta be on the list. That's dang near. That's like one of those. That's top
sucker.
5, bro. Ooh, I'm gonna get you sucker. I love that movie.
Hey.
Seen that. A lot of people probably haven't, but I'm gonna get you suckers.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one for real.
That was a great movie.
But
Great
recently,
movie.
Major Pain.
Oh yeah, Major Pain, Major Pain,
Yes.
bro.
Boy.
Yo, that was nice. That was
Boy.
nice. Okay. I fuck with Major Pain. I just showed Niaji Major Pain the other day. All right.
That's a good one.
Bro,
Never heard about the little engine that could.
yeah, I remember that scene.
I said, you ain't got no man.
You got no leg.
chugging. Choo choo.
You know, like.
It's getting so crazy. It's funny,
right.
like, yo, he was talking to the little kid, but a lot of us were the little kids.
At first, it started off real subtle and sweet, you know what I'm saying? She was out there like, oh, look at him talking to him. And then they say, bang. Bad.
I was like, what?
She over there jumping in the hallway.
Oh my god.
Right.
And then don't get Major Pain to handle nothing in the closet either.
Yeah, don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
That's done. That's a done deal.
No, that is a done deal. That's facts.
It's a monster in my closet. That sucks to be him. Whew.
Hey, but the movie that came out recently, you know what I'm saying? The Black Klansman, that's a good one.
I haven't seen that one yet. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I haven't either. Yeah, I have not seen it either. Want to though.
Me too. I definitely want to. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
So Noir King, you wanna drop your 3?
Okay. Well, as you all know, comic book guy, so obviously they're gonna be more centered towards that. But yeah, Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Action Jackson. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyone? Well, that's
Action
old.
Jackson.
That's old. Yes, that's old. And no cap though, like Black Dynamite.
Black Dynamite. Hey, I fuck with that movie. Black Dynamite's a hit.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I had so many that I was thinking of right now, and I was like, man, just 3? All right, cool. But like, honorable mention, never. That's a great one. That's a good one. Honorable mention though. Okay. Foxy Brown.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. Foxy Brown is nice, bro. Like Foxy Brown is good, and it's really good when you can go back as an adult and watch it and like see all the stuff that's going on and like all the subtleties. Bro, Samuel L.
For real, a firm reminder that it is writing that makes characters, not actors. Okay, like just throwing that out there. They say, "Oh no, women can't lead action movies." I'm sorry, no. Okay, it's poor writing that makes bad action movies. Period.
No,
poor writing equals poor characters. Case in point, on a whole totally different subject. Look at Ryan Reynolds' career. Okay, if you
mean
look
Green
at his,
Lantern?
no. I said career. His career is not defined by Green Lantern. He did other stuff.
He did,
but that's the problem.
That shit was trash.
That's the problem, though. Yes, because it was written so incredibly bad. All right,
it was written like Deadpool, but it wasn't.
Yes. So I say this because I see so much hate online for actors and actresses who get put in these movies, and they're like, "Oh, well, Harley Quinn sucked because of whatchamacallit." I'm like, no, Harley Quinn sucked because somebody was back there writing shitty characters, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it. Oh, women can't lead action movies. Was the last Terminator Genesis? That was female, but that shit was trash. The writing was trash. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But the first one, the lead was a female. Like it was co-led with the dude. It was really her story. Like he was a side character. Okay. And she was busting. But let's get back on track and get back to the black. You know what? I gotta say, don't be a menace. Don't be a menace.
Hey.
That movie's hilarious. The movie's hilarious. I love that movie.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yo, I want to say Harlem Nights. I love Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights was dope. And when I came back to it as an adult, I was like, damn, bro, it's even doper than I remember. So that was
smooth. Ever seen that?
I think you probably seen Harlem Nights with Eddie Murphy, where he shot the lady's toe. And Fred Sanford, like, was it his grandpa or his, like, I don't know, was like his adopted dad's homie? Fred Sanford, bro. You don't remember that with Eddie Murphy? Damn, you gotta see that.
Okay. See, I've done seen this movie all throughout history, you know what I'm saying, but I never watched it.
What, bro? You never seen it? I failed you as a brother, bro. I thought you seen it. Yo.
I failed you when I was, you know what I'm saying, I was outside as a kid.
Dang.
If it wasn't Dragon Ball Z, I was missing it.
I feel that. I used to watch all this shit, bro. I used to be outside a lot, but when I was in the house, bro, I was watching movies. I had games, but I watched hella movies, bro. Hella movies as a kid.
I don't think had no shelf full of DVDs. We had cassette tapes, a lot of Disney.
Yeah, I remember that. We had Dish, bro. We had Dish at the house. We had Dish, and I was just flipping through the channels, bro. They had like 50 different movie channels, and I think one of them was black. Actually, I think one of them was like a black movie channel back in the day, like Black HBO or Black Cinemark or some shit like that. And it was at least like a like blocks of black stuff. So I used to watch it all, including Harlem Nights. But Harlem Nights would be my second. And you know what, man? I'm gonna have to go ahead and go say Meteor Man. Shout out to the black directors. If I got honorable mention, I just want to honorable mention Spike Lee. I can't really pick just one Spike Lee film to highlight. If we're gonna talk about Spike Lee, we gotta talk about all the stuff he's did, because he's just so powerful and prolific as a director. I think he's one of the best directors, period. But as a black director, I think he's one of the most accomplished black directors of our time. And I think that's not something to sleep on.
Nope. And as funny as it is to say, if we're gonna speak about pure accomplishments, then we have to throw Tyler Perry's name in there, because
that's facts.
As a director, look, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. But as a director and as acclimates, he did good.
Yeah,
he did good.
Yeah. And I've never seen a person flip the same story so many times and still make hits.
It is the same movie. Black man, black woman, black problems, white solution, white friend, angry black grandma, and the movie's over. Damn! Wow, that's every like Madea movie.
Part 2.
I know, right?
Look out for part 2.
Oh man! As much as I love Tyler Perry, though, but he is again one of the major problems that I have with Hollywood. I tell people this all the time, man. It's like with music. I love music. I hate the industry. I love Hollywood, but I hate the industry. Tyler Perry is all the accomplishments that he did. We have to remember that he did the one thing that they told us as black men that we should not do,
which is wear the dress.
Wear the dress, exactly. Oh, see, he know. We're smart over here.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, that
screen frozen or something. Try reloading the page. Sometimes it freezes.
But that's like a mad serious underground topic they don't talk about in Hollywood, especially for black actors. They really want black men to wear dresses on camera.
Mm-hmm. No, that's facts. That's facts.
Wow. That's wild. Like, look at Big Mama's House, right? I ain't gonna lie, that movie was funny. The first one, that was hilarious. But they came with a second one where they had dude and his son in dresses. Like, bruh, come on, man. At some point, you gotta say no.
You know, that's facts. That's facts. At some point, you do gotta say no, and that's, you know, people gotta make those decisions. And you know, to me, like when it comes to black movies, I feel like we've always had to make concessions somewhere. You know, you can never just get black stuff and have it be everything that we want it to be. Like, I think about shit like Yasuke, I think about Cannon Busters, and I think about Tyler Perry. Like, who else but Tyler Perry could have opened up a whole ass studio to create all this black content? The only other person I think is Oprah, and she
ain't with that.
No,
she's not about that life.
No, she's not a director. She's not a writer. But you know, her channel was popping. But she's like a freaking jillionaire. You feel me?
Which kind of makes you wonder why her show is not entirely staffed by black people. But you know, hey, I don't know.
Be nice.
I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't at me. But I was gonna say, man, speaking of Spike Lee, I don't know if you guys heard about that drama that he was trying to get into before we all went into lockdown. Where he was like, I come in the New York Knicks entrance through the player entrance, okay? And I'm like, bruh, you are a civilian. If the owner of the building decides you ain't coming in this door, bruh, you ain't going in the door.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry, hey, bro, that's why we got security. Don't do that.
Spike Lee.
You didn't hear about that?
Mm-mm.
I didn't hear about it.
Oh, it was crazy, man. Like, he went down to a Knicks game. Apparently the owner of the Knicks was like, hey, bro, you can't come through the door. And he was like, because he only goes through the player entrance.
Told him not to come.
Yeah, and the owner was like, hey, bro, look, like, I feel you, like, it's cool, but like right now we just got to change it up, so we can't have you come through here. And he was like, I'm boycotting the Knicks, like, y'all can't do this to me. I'm like, bruh, you are influencing yourself right now, okay? You don't need to do that. You are way too influential in the black community to be having a white girl freak out over a door.
No, that's facts. That's crazy though. But also, I mean, wait, you said the owner of the Knicks didn't want Spike Lee coming?
No, he didn't want him to go through that door. He didn't. It wasn't about him going through it wasn't about him entering into the building. It was the way he entered into the building, right? Because he had this thing where he would go through the player entrance with the play, like, you know.
Yeah.
And because he had season tickets and he'd been there for forever, and you know all that good stuff.
That's what Spike Lee does, though, right?
Exactly. That's what he was saying. He was like, my argument is that this is what I've been doing since forever, like 15 plus years. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, like, yeah, I mean, but you don't own that building though. You just own tickets. So like, if dude says, hey, you can't come through this way, then I mean, you can't come through this way. You feel me?
What was the reason for the change up?
That's the point.
The reason for the change up, according to the owner, was because, you know, hey, it is what it like.
Because he wanted to flex on niggas tonight.
Hey, you know what? I feel like that's what it was, because he said something like, you know, we were just changing
Spike
up
Lee
the
would have just
policy.
came out with a good ass movie. He would have loved to have him slide through the player door.
Oh, hell yeah. But we all know that, you know, you're only as good as your last hit. Ain't that what they say in the music industry? Yeah, you only as good as your last single.
No, that's facts. That's facts. But, you know, to me, that don't make it right. And Spike Lee is a legend, and I think legends should be treated legendarily. All right? if the nigga want to come through with the Knicks, I mean, look, let's keep it real. Who the fuck the Knicks got? First of all, who the fuck is supporting the Knicks? Okay.
Hey, no, yeah, hey.
If it wasn't for Spike Lee being at the games, bro, nobody would even see pictures of the Knicks games. Ain't nobody talking about the Knicks, bro. When the last time the Knicks won shit, boy? You better take care of your diehard fans.
Hey, oh, do not add us. We don't watch you guys like that. Don't add me. But nah, man, that was just interesting to me. I kind of like, I don't know. I like to look at the people outside of their movies and their careers and stuff. Like, you feel me? Because like, again, I look at people as for their work. Quentin Tarantino, right, did all these movies, and everybody's like, "Ooh, Willie did 8." I'm like, yeah, but Spike Lee did a bunch, and they're all dope as fuck.
Like, you know what I mean? Literally legendary movies, timeless.
Like, now, with that being said, there is another dark side to the Hollywood debacle that is black men in Hollywood. For all the fun movies we have, we also have those that suck, right? And a one trip down memory lane, just don't forget that at one point the only reason why we are even accepted in Hollywood is because of blackface.
So then let's go ahead and take it all the way back, and then we'll work up to current black movies. Okay, we can talk a little bit about blackface. We got some time, man. How do y'all feel about blackface and about the fact that that's how we had to get in, and some of our ancestors played them roles? And this is a little bit after blackface, but Hattie McDaniel, right? And Gone with the Wind, who played a maid. One of the things that she said was, "I'd rather play a maid on TV and get paid some good bread at the time, $800 a day, than be a maid in real life." You know what I'm saying? Making this money in a month or a year or something.
Facts. But again, though, is the perpetuation of the black stereotype, though, in that instance, man. I mean, remember, television back in the day, as much as I hate to say it, was a lot more pure, if you will. They didn't hide their racism behind clever jokes and funny writing and, oh, isn't that person so unique? Words such as these, right? To truly hide what they really feel. So to see a black woman on TV playing a maid, okay, I can say okay to that. But to see a black person on TV, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think what it was about blackface that kind of was really so offensive versus the maid situation. I mean, this is somebody who was playing a role that most people would work in real life versus someone who is trying to be an identity that they are in real life. You feel me? Like, I can take the maid uniform off, but I'm doing this blackface shit to be black. Like, come on, bro. What is that?
Yeah, to be like a minstrel or make a joke of black people.
It was all just to be a joke, make a joke of black people.
Yeah, make it seem like we less than human and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the shit.
Oh, but black people even use blackface to actually like make their face blacker and put on the gloves and
yeah, exactly.
Did their lips and
smiled and all that kind of shit, which is crazy. But the thing, without those people, and that's the cold part, black people wouldn't even be in movies because black people weren't in shit. And they was like, look, bro, you ain't gonna get shit. You ain't gonna never be shit. The only shit we'll ever even think about letting you do is this shit. And then he did that shit, and they're like, you could do this shit, and we'll let you do some other shit on the side. You know. And eventually there was like, okay, you gonna need to be a maid, but we'll pay you $800 a day. And now it's like, hey, nigga, I need my own studio, bro. Tyler Perry.
For real.
You know, and I mean, keep it real, bro. Tyler Perry, there's nobody else in Hollywood who's doing what Tyler Perry's doing. Who has a studio that's consistently producing black films with black writers and black actors and, you know, just gangs of black people almost a full black staff. Okay, consistently making money.
Yes.
Getting national network television placements, all of that kind of shit. And I think again, when it comes to black movies, it's like, and really black people in general, it's a dichotomy. You got the shit that you kind of have to do, and then you got the shit that you want to do. And sometimes you got to do the shit that you have to do, that you might not like doing, to get the shit that you want. And it's been like that. You know,
always.
Skipping forward, let's go ahead and jump into blaxploitation. Noir King. I know you like the subject, but Josh, look, do you remember any of the blaxploitation films like Blackula and? I mean, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Is like,
kinda.
It's borderline. Yeah, it's borderline. It's really a play on other blaxploitation films. Yeah. What else? Three the Hard Way. Yeah, like Black Dynamite. Black Dynamite is making fun of blaxploitation films.
Ooh,
Foxy Brown is a blaxploitation film.
I never seen.
A more recent blaxploitation film. A lot of people may have heard of this one, but it was like CPK9 or something like that. They were like ripping on Eazy and NWA.
Wait, you talking about CB4?
Thank you, CB4. Yes.
Yeah, sweat from my balls. CB4.
Woo.
Bro, you ain't seen CB4 with Chris Rock?
Where he was easy.
I failed you twice as a brother. Why did I know? Yo, this
week already looked crazy. This looked disrespectful as hell. Chris Rock is bitch. And this is what I've been talking about. I've been see. There's some shit right
Yo, it was disrespectful, but it was kind of funny though. It was really funny. Swear from my balls. He's trying to be so hard, bro. With the J. Crew and everything.
That you're right. It was bad, disrespectful. That movie, like from start to finish, bro. Like no cap, that shit foul. But goddamn, was it a wake up call?
This shit looks sick.
Man, CB4,
that Jerry curl.
The Jerry curl. Oh my god,
Chris Rock smile, man.
He's
toxic.
Toxic for today's standards, but back in the day, it was required viewing. You had to see CB4 at least once.
So here's another one.
I'm gonna write down and I'll make sure I take a look at it.
Bro, look, we can watch it on Sunday. We can have a watch party at the house.
I'm not watching CB4 with a group of people.
Nah, but I'm talking about just me and you, bro. I'm talking about me and you, bro. Like I come to your house and we can watch it, me and you. We'll watch this. We'll watch Harlem Nights, bro.
Oh yeah, Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, Vampire in Brooklyn was nice.
I seen that one.
That was nice. But another one that I was thinking about too, that it's so hard to put this one in blaxploitation because technically it wasn't, but it is a Scary Movie.
Really?
Right? Yeah. And you think that, but you have to remember that the first two Scary Movies were bankrolled by the studios, and it wasn't until the third one where they were like, all right, we don't need y'all no more. We did what we needed to do. So if you guys didn't know why the Wayans brothers were no longer in the Scary Movies after number 2, it was because the studio came in and was like, all right, well, you guys did what you need to do, so we're just gonna distance.
And that's why they sucked.
Yeah, we just gonna distance. We're gonna distance you away, and now this is our franchise. So it wasn't blaxploitation. It was more like
exploitation of black people.
Yeah, exactly. It was literally. They let them get the name up, and then they broke on them.
Man, that's crazy.
I know, right? Like that is cold.
I don't know if that was the last movie they was in, but what they had them doing in that last movie, if y'all remember the scene.
With the mini scenes, you mean?
With the clown.
Yeah. The clown, the ear, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How they was found together.
Again, secret messages, man. Hell, I went back and I just watched Mystery Men. I'm watching Mystery Men again. And Keenan in that show, in that movie, was gay, and his character was played like, oh, I'm invisible. And when I heard that when I was a kid, I was like, oh, that's so cool. He's invisible when nobody can see him. That's hella funny. But in reality, though, what that was they were saying like, yo, black dudes is on the DL, and this is how funny, this is how nonchalant You feel me? You could do it if you want to be gay as a black person. I'm like, bruh, this right here, not okay. Subliminal messaging. Subliminal messaging at the highest level, bro. Like, man.
And it's always like that. And look, even in Foxy Brown, which was a really dope movie, Pam Grier, who was a high-level actress, had to show her titties.
Yes.
She had to.
Yes.
Like,
she had to.
She had to. Okay, sorry I wasn't working on the iPhone, man. Sometimes it'd be like, I don't know, the app be messing up. But yeah, she had to. She had to in order to get that role, in order to have that movie. And there still to this day are not that many movies with black women as action leads. You know what I'm saying? You had Catwoman. I like Catwoman, the movie.
No.
It was cool. It was alright, bro. With Halle Berry, bro. Halle Berry, come on. In the vein of the Catwoman movies, do you remember when Eartha Kitt was Catwoman?
Yes. Because first off, we will not ever disrespect the greatest Catwoman ever, who was
she was.
Was she the first?
Yeah, she was.
So Catwoman was black. All right, so let's just say that right now. She was great. Batman, I love that shit, bro. That. Are you serious, bro? You can't. No. No. But yeah,
it was in the vein, bro. It was in the vein. It was in the vein of that same kind of Catwoman. It wasn't hella crazy. It wasn't the Selena Kyle in the comic books. I know, bro.
Man, that movie again. My point.
It really wasn't that. It was mid. It was mid. I'm gonna keep it real. It was mid.
Bad writing.
It was straight mid.
Her final boss was perfume, bruh. Her final boss was makeup. Okay?
Yep.
No, there was nothing good about that Catwoman. There's no redeeming factors about it except for the fact that Halle Berry played basketball. Okay?
Yep. And the game. The game was pretty fun. The Catwoman game was decent.
All right. Also, since we talk about black movies, all right, Undercover Brother.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh my God.
I watched that movie hella times.
Again, this is one of those great movies that comes out that you like, this is not gonna be good, and it's like, oh, this was actually really good. Damn, all right, for sure. Back when Eddie Griffin was a real powerhouse in Hollywood.
Exactly. Man. Yeah, that was prime Eddie Griffin right there. Okay, straight up prime. But hey, real quick, going back to black movies that suck. Michael J. White, bro. Why the fuck did you accept the offer to make Undercover Brother 2? That was a mistake.
Oh, I didn't even see that, so I'm not even gonna.
Don't see that movie. That movie's trash. That movie's trash. I'm like, bro, if you're gonna do Undercover Brother 2 like this, you might as well have made fucking Black Dynamite 2. It would have been better, bro. It would have been better. You were made for Black Dynamite. You were not made for Undercover Brother, bro. I can't take you seriously as Undercover Brother.
It was a movie.
I'm sorry.
It was something to watch.
Yeah, it was something to watch. There wasn't nothing to enjoy.
No cap. Pluto Nash.
Hey, Pluto Nash was good.
Movie? I'm sorry. What planet were you on when that movie was good? Because the only thing that was cool about that was Rosario Dawson.
I mean, Rosario Dawson's my favorite actor. Okay, but I'm really just a fan of Eddie Murphy, and I like how creative the idea is. It's not one of his best movies, but I think the idea is creative.
It was. Hey, look, I thought it was decent. Okay,
yeah, I thought it was decent.
You gotta remember that this is the same person who wrote 48 Hours. All right, not another 48 Hours when they brought in that white guy that was hella racist and shit. And that was just like, God damn. I mean, I understand why, but like, holy shit, he called that dude every other name but nigga in that movie. Like, I mean, he called him every spear chugger, coonbagger, like for everything. I'm like, yo, stop. Like, at what point?
I'm tired of hearing this shit now.
Yeah, stop, bro. Like, stop. It's good. We got it. He's a bad person because he talks mad shit. We get it. Okay, we got it. And then also, you feel me? Like, I like to see black-led movies, like the Gunslinger, right? Idris Elba has taken over that series. He's gonna make it a TV show on Netflix, I think. So that again, the movie was okay. I never read the book, so I'm not gonna speak on it. But the movie was okay. So there's that one. We get. I don't know. I don't want to say that we get like morsels, because we don't get morsels. We get really good movies sometimes, like Denzel Washington, John Q.
Oh yeah, John Q was fire.
Training Day.
I was about to say Training Day. Training Day also fire. My man Frisco Lynn said Tales from the Hood, bro. Tales from the Hood, Candyman, and the new Candyman look good. But I ain't gonna say it again though.
I do need to see
Candy
the new
Person.
Candyman. Yes, I was also gonna.
Candy Dude.
I was actually just gonna speak on Candyman for talking about black horror movies, because we don't really have that many as far as black horror characters. You feel me? Like all these major like scary dudes is all white. Michael Myers, Jason, the Texas Chainsaw guy. Like, okay, cool, but did you tell me ain't no black, scary, haunted serial killer? We did voodoo, man. We ain't got no voodoo. Oh my god! Again, don't at us. This man said was Suge Knight though, dude.
Yeah, he the original scary black dude. Yeah, like that's the last nigga you want to see in the hood. You see a Suge Knight looking at this nigga, you like, nah, I'm going to the house, bro.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh, Suge Knight the vampire. Vampire in Brooklyn? But he was a villain, but he wasn't really that scary.
Nah, he wasn't about that horror shit.
He's scary as hell to vampires.
Yeah, no fact.
Pretty much.
Hey, Blade's scary as hell to vampires too. And let's not forget, Spawn is black. Spawn is black, bro. Shout out to black superheroes.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Spawn. Backstory may be pretty terrible, but he tried. Hey, you know what? In the comics, last comic books, he killed the god and he killed the devil. Like, come on, bro. Like,
that's facts.
Y'all sleeping on Spawn. Man. Sleeping on Spawn, bro.
Motherfuckers, man.
Do not sleep on Spawn.
Spawn is nice, bro. I love Spawn. Spawn is hella strong. People forget that. Spawn.
Oh yeah.
Hell, Spawn, boy. How you gonna kill the devil?
Side note: Spawn, the movie, is the reason why I do not ride Harley motorcycles. I was watching Spawn, and when he came out to chase down the clown in the dump truck, hopped on that Kawasaki and the armor thing. I was like, oh, I'm done. Need sports bikes. Only thing in my life now is sports bikes. That's all I care about. I don't care about shit else but sports bikes.
No, that shit was nice though. Spawn was it.
And I got that Kawasaki from the movie too.
What? Damn, that Kawasaki was busting too. I ain't gonna lie. And Frisco Lynn says that the black Spider-Man, half Puerto Rican, but his pops was a pig. Papa was a pig, but he is half Puerto Rican and black though, and that's a common black mix. That's a really common black mix. Puerto Rican and black, regular. All right, we got a black Spider-Man. People are talking about who is it? Kal-Zod, the fucking black Superman, right? And people are mad. Look, I tell it, and I say it any day of the week. I don't give a fuck. Make all the characters black. Okay, I am not gonna be mad if you make all the characters black on anything. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care who the character is, bro. I ain't gonna be mad at them if they make them black. I don't care if they suck. Make them black.
May I just state right now that DC does have an entire multiverse dedicated to just black people. Like all the heroes is black. Everybody, all the villains is black. Everything is black, and it's dope. And
it is
in Marvel before Miles Morales. Let's throw this out here too. There is a black Spider-Man in the main Marvel universe before Miles Morales, right? He comes from a universe where everything is like a post-apocalyptic, and they all rock out and do crazy metal bands and shit. It's wild, but he's a punk rock black kid from basically the same thing as Peter Parker. Just he's black, and everything is like rock and roll and shit. It's crazy, bro. Like that. They have his costume in the Spider-Man game. Freaking dope, bro. Like it's dope. I was like, all right, I feel that. I'm gonna go look up his name because said fire. There you go.
No, that's facts. That's facts. And so they're supposed to be making a new black movie. A new black Superman movie. And people were like, why are they making a black Superman? And I told somebody today, I was like, there is an actual black Superman in the comics. And he's like, yeah, Kal-Zod. Like, if it was Kal-Zod, it would be different. And I'm like, it is Kal-Zod. That's what the movie is about. The movie's literally about the black Superman in the comic books. It's not the Clark Kent's now black. No. that's not even what it is, bro. What do they really think it is? I'm like, bro. I'm like, is that really what you thought? Like, you didn't do any research on it. You didn't Google if Black Superman. You seen somebody on the internet say that this is what they were doing. They're making a Black Superman. Oh no.
Oh no. You can't do that.
You can't do
Superman
that.
is not black.
So Clark Kent is a white man from Idaho.
Yeah.
we need our heroes, man. It's like, it's not even Clark Kent.
Humble as apple pie. Apple pie. Clark Kent is humble as apple pie. Hey, you know Batman is black now.
Oh my god.
Freaking what's his face?
Oh yeah, Lucius Fox Sons. Like I was about to say Zach Fox. I don't know.
I know, right? I think his name is like Julius Fox or something
yeah,
like that.
like Julius Fox. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is the new Batman now. Main continuity. Yeah, because old Batman went insane from the Joker formula. Damn,
that sucked.
What's another great one? So a bad black movies. I Love You, Shaquille, but Kazam and Steel were trash. All right, I loved them as a kid because they were flashy and really cool. But when I went back to watch them as an adult, I wanted to backflip and then like kick my TV out the window because this movie was trash. But Sinbad's what was it? Cause Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't exist.
That movie was great.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, bro.
That movie was great.
Bro.
Oh, and then we're gonna talk about some good ones with black comedians in there. We gotta talk about Richard Pryor. We gotta talk about the fact he was in Superman, even though it was the trash Superman. He was still in there.
Mm-hmm.
He also had his little couple army movies too. Damn, why am I'm missing the name of them right now? I know they were paying something. But those were good. Oh man, what's another good black movie that came out? It was like solid. I know Taraji P. Henson had that action movie, that John Wick wannabe, not too long ago. Oh, and Hustle and Flow. How we not mention Hustle and Flow? Come on, bro, that movie was fired. What?
Hey, Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, yes. We going on a time machine. It's a time machine. We gotta go. We're gonna go back to the dinosaurs. Oh, I'm so sad. Man, I Am Legend. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I Am Legend. I Am Legend was
another one that came out recently. Sorry to bother you.
Oh yeah, sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. That was weird. I'm gonna keep it real. It was a weird ass movie. I support it because I'm from the Bay. Okay, and I will support anything that we do. I don't give a fuck if it's good or bad. It was cool though. It was real creative. I give it that. Like for real.
We ain't say Boys in the Hood.
Oh yeah, Boys in the Hood, of course. Boys in the Hood, New Jack City.
New Jack City.
New Jack City was smacking. I ain't gonna lie.
The entire time I was trying to think of that band.
Oh yeah, the new Karate Kid.
Yep, we're gonna take down the Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Juice. How we gonna not?
Oh yeah, Juice.
Hey, you got the juice now, kid.
You got the juice now.
Yo, that's facts.
Oh man.
Next, of course.
Ooh, of course. That was a good one too. That movie was solid. You know what though? I feel like a lot of people really missed the message in that movie when he was like, "Yo, I went to Mecca. I saw people who was sitting around me that had blonde hair and blue eyes, and they prayed with." You know, all these people, like they were just every day, like it was just cool. Like this is what the message is. That whole movie was for that one bit. We all gotta be one, man. We can all be one and be at peace. We don't have to be at war, but we choose this. Remember that, kids.
That's big facts. And Malcolm X knew that.
Mm-hmm.
House Party.
Oh yeah, House Party.
Hey,
all of them.
House Party. Oh, come on. How we gonna
American
not say?
Gangster.
Oh yeah, American Gangster. Hey, American Gangster. That was some high level shit
That
right
was
there.
good shit, boy.
It really
How
was.
So how much cocaine?
Bruh. We cannot forget the best Western film of all time, Django.
Hey, you know what? I was gonna say something about that too. Like I was just thinking too, like how Spike Lee was one of the people who was vocal about how he did not like Django, and Will Smith was supposed to be Django in that movie. If you guys didn't know,
I'm glad he wasn't.
Yeah, he turned it down. He turned it down because he said it was too violent, and I'm not gonna lie, I could not see. Will Smith is just too likable of a dude to be
Django.
Like,
bro.
He barely made it for me as Deadshot. Like barely.
Yeah,
I'm only giving him that because I truly love Will Smith, but like you was like
Facts.
this close.
Facts.
Me being like, I hate this because
the new Suicide Squad though, brother man, he hit
Fire.
that shit. Fire.
Oh,
he hit it. He's perfect. Idris Elba.
Bloodsport was the one.
Chef's kiss.
God.
Bloodsport,
that movie.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect casting.
But,
yes. Django, also perfect. Jamie Foxx killed that shit. Jamie Foxx. Honestly, look, I think Jamie Foxx is underrated as an actor, and just as an artist. Yeah. He literally does everything, but sometimes he comes back to show us how good an acting bars he really has.
Yep.
All right.
Oh yes.
Fucking Django.
Honorable
Ray.
mention. I was just about to say Ray, one of my
favorite
musical
Oh my god, bro.
Ever.
Mine too.
That movie was so good. Damn.
Yo. Have y'all seen the other musical movie that's about? Damn, I forget his name. He plays the trumpet Miles. The Miles Davis movie. Yeah, that shit was pretty nice. The one with Don Cheadle in it.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Ooh, two more for the music category. If you guys haven't seen it, you should check out Jimmy with Andre 3000. Ooh, boy, that movie was powerful.
No, it was Jimmy.
Temptations.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Temptations, bro. The Temptations, bro. That's like one of the originals, bro. Oh Prince. Yeah, Prince, bro. Prince, bro.
Okay.
Redemption. R.I.P. Tuki. Straight up.
Yep.
Yo,
right,
look.
Taking it old school.
Story time, real quick. Me and this man Josh, literally, we used to watch the Purple Rain tape over and over and over and over again in our room, bro. We just used to rewind that part where he sung "I Would Die for You," and also Jungle Love. Jungle Love was a hit, and we rewound that shit so many times, bro, that the tape broke. The tape broke. It wouldn't even play no more. Because we used to just play that shit like that, bro. On freaking VHS, early, like mid 2000s, bro. Mid 2000s, facts.
No cap, that's how I was on that on Batman Returns, bro. I must have watched that movie like 1,000 times, bro. And what was it? The Empire Strikes Back was like the only two movies I had on VHS. I used to watch those religiously. It's crazy. Another good black movie, because a lot of these movies I used to watch on TV. You feel me? They would come on and then be like, "Oh, okay, cool. This is a cool movie from like, the 80s. That was black. That's dope, man. I'm feeling that." But let's talk about it though. Jason's Lyric, right? Ooh, that's a good one for the ladies.
That's facts.
Two can play that game.
Yep, two can play that game. Loving basketball, bro.
Loving basketball. Woo.
One more shout out to Suki Williams. Frisco Lynn says he saw him before he died in Quentin when he was a kid, and he was still swole. Suki Williams, he was not the one to fuck around with. They took him on a field trip to scare us, and when he was on death row, they needed 2 sets to cuff him. Damn. Tuki Williams, that was a man above men, bro. He was just like,
Tuki
what's
Williams. Up? Yo, it is so funny. One of my coworkers, he met him once too. He worked in corrections for a while. And he was like, "Yeah, bro." He came out, and I was just like, I have never in my life been afraid of somebody, except for in that moment. I was like, "Yo," because he really is just that big. Like, it's scary. I remember Ice Cube was talking about it on the documentary. He was like, "Yeah, bro, I had this girlfriend once. She because we lived in the same area as Tuki, and she was outside one time, and she came inside. She was like crying. I was like, 'What's wrong, babe?' She was like, 'This dude outside mess with me.' So I got my hat on, I get out. I'm about to go walk up there and be all hard and shit. And it was Tuki. And I looked, and he was like, I looked, and I just walked back inside. Like, yeah, bro, you gonna have to work that out yourself. I'm sorry.
He's like, you shouldn't have been outside. Like, what I tell you about going outside, girl?
Hey, you gonna have to work that shit out yourself, homie, because I am not the one. Whoa.
Man, for real.
The definition of, hey, my boyfriend gonna kick you. No, I'm not.
I ain't doing nothing, bro. I'm about to go right back inside.
Hold on. because since we're gonna talk about black movies, right, for a second here, I'm gonna go ahead and light the bleezy because I think we all know which one. We're gonna talk about.
Of course.
How High? What?
How High? Yeah, that was one of the funniest movies of all time, bro.
What? What was the other one that they did? Higher Learning with Snoop.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. But How High? There was nothing touching
How
that.
High?
And then they did How High too.
Yes, there was another one.
Are you talking about the
Meth and Redman?
Oh, with Meth and Red? There's another one.
Yeah, because I know How High was with Dave Chappelle, and the other one was
no. How High was with Meth and Red. The other one was with Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle and the white dude.
Half baked. Yes, there it is. Oh man,
yeah,
I could not think of that.
Yeah, Half Baked was hilarious. Half Baked was hilarious.
How High?
I didn't like How High Part 2 either, bro.
How High one?
Like Yachty and DC Young Fly. Like that's the best y'all niggas got, bro.
Short notice, man. Oh, we got to talk about it because it's on there too. It's on Netflix right now. Y'all can go check it out if you haven't seen it. I got The Hookup.
Oh yeah, I got The Hookup. Oh yeah, that's another really good like movie starring a rapper in it. Like sometimes they be like rappers can't act, but Master P, bro. And look, I'm gonna keep it real. Get Rich or Die Trying is a good ass movie.
Yes,
it really made me respect 50 Cent more.
Nah, it is. I like that one. Way more than that cancer movie he tried to do. That
oh my god, bro! I didn't want to see him do that. I'm like dope method acting, bro, but nah, this I didn't need this in my life. 50.
I'm glad I didn't see it.
I'm glad.
Even though technically it's not his movie, but I will say Blood Diamond with Digi Muhammad. Mm-hmm. That was dope. Mm-hmm. And since we're gonna talk about it and we're gonna talk about the continent, okay, if you haven't seen it, you should check out Hotel Rwanda.
I was really about to say that. Oh yeah, South Central. Yeah.
Yes.
South Central good movie too.
Side note, Strapped, Pedro Star. That movie was dope. But Hotel Rwanda, okay, this movie, all black people should see this movie for so many reasons. But I think the most important reason to see this movie is a firm reminder, okay? A firm reminder that if you want to see what racial ignorance looks like, watch this movie. These are two sets of black people who literally live right next door to each other, geographically, right? And the Tutsi and the Hutu fought for generations. And in this movie, it shows like the tail ends of that fight and what happens. And then it goes on to the genocides that my generation had to witness when we were children. Now, mind you, we weren't there. I didn't have to go see that personally, but we heard about it on the news, and that shit was real. Like, man, we talk about Iraq and all that, and that was terrible. We don't talk about the stuff that was happening in our own backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was our people who killing our people. So go watch Hotel Rwanda. Please, man, educate yourselves, bro. Like for real.
That's a good one. I think Hotel Rwanda is actually really underrated, and I think it's important for us here in America to look at black films from other places.
Oh yeah. Also, shout out right now to Ugandan Action Movie Studios, okay? Right now, y'all watch out for them, okay? They is real. It is real. Uganda is trying to make action movies, bruh. $25 is how much the majority of these movies cost these people. $200, maybe at the most. Check it out for no other reason than because it's dope. Who shot Captain Alex? Okay? All right?
That sounds funny. And honestly, it's great. Yeah, African people, they honestly, like, when they make African movies, they have a really, like, funny sense of humor. Like, the kind of jokes they make is hilarious. I'm like, I see you.
Just to give you all a little bit of context, in Ugandan movies, okay, they do not use voiceover for the majority of the stuff. What they have is what's called a movie DJ. I can't make this up, bro. So it's somebody who does like a voiceover over the entire movie, trying to explain to you what is going on.
A movie DJ.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh
God,
because
bro.
it's not funny. But like when you watch it, it is the best ever. Like, bruh, I'm telling you right now, nothing like Friday, nothing, none of that. No black comedy comedian, nobody is touching Ugandan action movie studios, bruh. He bought a camera online for $200, dog. Oh my god, bro, we gotta support this dude, okay? Hashtag Ugandan Action Movie Studios, man. Go check them out online, bro. I'm plugging them so hard because oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Like now I gotta look it up.
Yes,
Okay,
who
I
shot
gotta see
Captain
it.
Alex, bro? Who shot Captain Alex? The director don't even know. Okay, who shot Captain Alex?
That's hilarious, yo. That sounds hilarious. I ain't gonna front, bro. I am not gonna front. My man Frisco Lynn says Morpheus being the teacher in the Matrix was dope. I agree with that shit, but I wanted Lawrence Fishburne to come back for the Matrix 4, bro. Bruh.
How's he gonna come back? He ain't even came back from Biker Boys yet. That's why he ain't coming back. He stay on the same road, bruh. Right after, because y'all remember right after the Matrix, he did Biker Boys. He was like, I'm out. That was it. He was like, I ain't never coming back to the Matrix again.
They doing it in Frisco? Oh my god, I would love to see Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne, he ain't done enough shit for me, man. I need to see more. I need to see more Lawrence Fishburne. He's a good ass actor.
Yeah, I feel bad for him too, because I feel like he's one again. So here's a sidebar into that, because I feel like black actors, we do not get put on the same scale as the rest of the acting world, because when we look at the grades that actors get, think on this if you will. For the majority of his career, Leonardo DiCaprio was considered a AAA actor, right? He had never won any awards. He had never really had shined anything. Females just loved him, so he was a AAA actor. Same thing with Brad
Pitt?
Yes, I was almost going to say Brad Cooper, like Bradley Cooper. No. Same thing with Brad Pitt. These are people from my era who were considered AAA actors, right? But then you also, in my era growing up, we had Spike Lee. We had Lawrence Fishburne. We had Wesley Snipes before he went to jail. We had D.L. Hughley, who was on the come up. We had Don Cheadle. We had, I'm going to say it, we had Bill Cosby, even though, that kind of went sideways. But again, we had tons of black actors, but none of them were AAA. None of them, they were considered B. Even our best, like
Tay Diggs or some shit.
Yeah, shout out. Ooh, Tay Diggs, hey man, y'all don't know. Tay Diggs killed it in the 90s, bro. Like that man
he was really going to town.
Everything. He was everything.
Baby boy.
Yeah.
Boy, Baby Boy is the movie, boy. Tyrese. Baby boy Tyrese.
Tyrese. Hey man, shout out to Snoop Dogg for getting out of music into acting, because he showed it a bunch of other stuff besides Baby Boy too. Yeah, shout out to Snoop. Starsky and Hutch. Yogi Bear. He was Yogi Bear.
The Wood, bro. The Wood.
Yes, the Wood.
Bro. The Wood. That's a hit. The Wood is a hit.
That was a hit. Bro. Love Jones.
I was about to say, do y'all remember How to Be a Player, bro? How to Be a Player?
Ooh, the Players Club. What?
Yep, the Players Club. The Players Club. Come on, bro. Come on.
Oh man, that movie was lit, bro. That shit got shot up at the end. It was like,
for real. Hey, but what do y'all think about this though? I think honestly, the 90s and the 80s, I think that was one of the best times in black movie history, like over the last 50, 60 years. You know what I'm saying? Even better than today. I feel like there was a lot of black movies being created during that time. There were original movies that had original concepts, and that they were just like really dope overall. You know what I'm saying? Good actors, good acting, good scripts, good fucking directing. And if you look at the cinematography, it was on point. Like niggas was doing brand new shit. You know, like that Spike Lee effect. Like he literally created an effect during that time that people still use to this day. Okay, nobody was doing that shit before him. He's like the Black Spielberg, but niggas don't give him enough credit. I think personally.
Fair.
Fucking Crooklyn, bro. Crooklyn, Malcolm X. Okay, like
Chirac
was alright. Chirac, I like the concept of Chirac more than I like the movie. But I'm glad that he went there though. I'm glad he went there. But I honestly, I really don't see a lot of like dope black movies or dope black stories coming out these days. I see like mid, like most of these black stories is mid, and they all, for lack of better words, interracial. Okay, it's like the main character be black but a white wife.
May I pose this question to you and to our viewers as well? Let us, if we do not go back in time in the Wayback Machine, and remember how I mentioned a couple shows ago where we were like, yo, why don't we have any black action video games like Zelda and shit? But then I remember when we tried to do stuff like that, Martin Lawrence's Black Knight, our people are the ones who give us the most backlash for it. Like, they're like, yo, what the fuck are we gonna do this? Like, remember when Ice Cube did Are We There Yet? Mm-hmm. And everybody was like, yo, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm trying to do something different and y'all hating me for it. Oh yeah, because this ain't what we want. Like, this ain't, you feel me? Like, I think like we as a people find it so hard to connect with stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Because again, like I mentioned before, we have never been shown our real history. We've never been shown that we were warriors like that. We never were shown that in the Middle Ages there were black people out there on the battlefield just as much as there was white folks. It's just that that's what we get portrayed in the media. I mean, Shaka Zulu was one of the greatest war generals of all time. Shout out to Shaka Zulu, the movie as well. If y'all have not seen it, check it out.
Forefront.
But how many people gonna know that?
Not a lot, not enough, because we don't get put on the forefront is what it is. We'll be in the forefront. We'll be the leaders. We'll create the technology, but then they don't want to give us the accolades. Hannibal Barker. Okay? Hannibal Barker. Also one of the greatest military generals of all time. Actually a black man. And the crazy part about that is in all media that they create about him, they make him into a white man. They make movies about him, and he's a white man. Let's not forget the atrocity that is fucking Gods of Egypt.
No, fuck Gods of Egypt.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
No, fuck Gods of Egypt, because that shit wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for Cleopatra. Okay? Alright? We want to talk about blaxploitation, nigga. That was the biggest slap. Elizabeth fucking Taylor, nigga.
Cleopatra?
Y'all got all these black actresses and y'all motherfuckers have the audacity to go get a group of white people to do that? What the fuck? Bro? Like, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, and look, you got one black dude in that whole pantheon, and he a sucker. He a bitch ass nigga, man. Come on. He's supposed to be he's supposed to be smart and shit, but no, bro.
Okay. Gods of Egypt. All right, like real shit. I like Gerard Butler, and I like that other guy. I like
Gerard Butler too.
Here's my thing.
You should have said no, bro.
How the fuck are we finna have? Somebody made a movie, a thing about that on YouTube. Filmoto, great, check it out. Hella funny. This motherfucker said the exact same thing I was thinking. How are you going to make a movie, right, about literally one of the oldest, probably the richest, cultural, significant pieces of human history, and reduce it to PlayStation 1? Like, if y'all watch that movie, they was using PlayStation 1 CGI for that shit. Terrible. Trash. I hate it.
All this money, bro. You couldn't hire a writer, an editor. You couldn't hire at least somebody to look at this shit and be like, nah, bro, this bullshit. You could have got any random nigga off the street. You could have paid me $5 to look at that shit, and I could have told you it's bullshit. I'm like, who's your lead character? Gerard Butler? Bullshit.
Fuck out of here.
Burn the script, redo it.
For real.
Get Tay Diggs.
For real. Why I hate the industry part of it so much, because that was a studio movie. If you think that those dudes went into that movie like, yeah, we're about to write, no, that was a movie that was written by a studio and that was put out to people, and they went and ate it up. Great black movie though, okay, even though it was done by an evil, faceless corporation. Black Panther.
Oh yeah, Black Panther. Black Panther is great. Black Panther is great. It's one of the highest selling Avengers movies of all time. Also, I went back and I seen that shit like 3 times in the theater and bought popcorn. I was like, fuck this. Black Panther's the best movie alive.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Oakland, because that guy was from Oakland. So word. Also, straight up. Again, Disney, faceless evil corporation. I want to make a
shout out to Ryan Coogler. And side note, shout out to Harriet Tubman.
Oh hell yeah.
Harriet Tubman was smacking.
Movie. That movie was also good too. Yeah,
It was.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey man, I ain't gonna front. That shit was fire, bro. But it kind of makes me wonder. We got all these movies again about all these great black people, and I think that's amazing. But I would really like for them to make a movie about black people, you know, dismantling Jim Crow. All right, how about we make a?
They need to make my bad. They need to make a movie on the Haitian Revolution.
Yeah, that Haitian Revolution. Okay.
Yeah.
Toussaint. I mean,
Toussaint L'Ouverture.
Yeah, exactly. Toussaint L'Ouverture, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, that nigga succeeded. All right. Or the Brazilian Revolution. Bro, I don't know who the fuck was at the head of that shit.
I'm in the African American class right now, and I swear I'm doing projects with all these boys.
Yeah, probably. I don't know who the head of the army was. Yeah, all right, man. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman.
I think it's Yaga.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Nat Turner got a movie. I don't know. What I do know is that Capoeira sprung from that. But what they say though is that it actually springs from another martial art that was actually founded in Africa, and then they took it and modified it into Capoeira, which talks about something that we haven't really talked about, but I think is kind of inherent in black movies, and it's connected to what we've already been talking about, and that's how creative black people can be to be able to tell our stories and be able to get what we need done. It's like we went from doing blackface to getting movies to being able to have our own movie studios, you know, and that's some big shit. Hold on a second, y'all, but that's some big shit, and I think that that's important to note and to like keep as we go forward and we progress in this black movie spectrum.
Yep, we need to shout out though the movie that actually really put us over that edge, nigga. Oz, like, man, whew. Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the crows talking. Oh wait, no, you talking about this? Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one. Michael Jackson really like kicked that movie.
Never seen it.
Overdrive. It's a good one. I only remember it. I only remember it because Michael Jackson was in it. that was a good one, man. Like, damn, and Meteor Man. I only remember that shit because of that ending. That shit was wild.
Meteor Man, solid. I mean, I was young when I watched it, but I for sure enjoyed it.
I was hella young when I saw that movie too. That's crazy. All
the Fridays is all hits.
I really wish though that we had more black animation, but we don't really. It's not really much in the animation sphere for black movies. Because Boondocks never won a movie. That would have been cool.
If they did, right. Barbershop.
Oh, hey, you know what? Shout out to Beauty Shop too, because she tried.
I see. Yeah, hell yeah. Clean with you.
Man, shout out to Set It Off.
Set It Off.
What? That movie was lit.
Sheesh. Yeah, it was.
That movie was lit. What was the other one?
DMX was actually a good actor.
He was. Shout out to Cradle to the Grave, man. Dead franchise. He tried to make his own Fast and the Furious, guys. Man, shout out to Exit Wounds. That was his last two like movies. Damn, that's Sylvester Seagal in that. That doesn't add any legitimacy to it because he was full of shit. But
that's a flow. Beverly Hills Cop is always good.
Judas and the Black Messiah, my man Frisco Lynn says.
Judas and the Black Messiah. Bruh, tell me you seen that, right?
I know, bruh. I didn't see it.
Oh my
I need to see it.
God.
I wanted to, but I just didn't have the shit.
Brother.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Not real.
Nah, that movie, I already knew it was busting, bro. I already knew it was nice.
It's still hot.
Oh, really?
Uncle JJ in the building.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Cool. Shout out to my lady. Amani J one time. Shout out to ODB.
Word, shouts out.
Hey, shout out.
What do y'all think of that movie that RZA did? Man with the Iron Fist. I like it.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Man with the Iron Fist, bro. That movie was cool.
It was. Because we don't really get that many black martial arts movies, bro. And it made sense, bro. I think the RZA did a good job. RZA.
What about Ebony Queen's 72? No, I'm just kidding.
Baby, you can't be exposing my personal collection like that.
I just wanted to see Josh's face.
Wow.
Like, oh, I know that one.
Not 72.
That's a stuff.
That's a classic. Nah, probably.
Hey, SumOfMan, no, we was discussing the idea of black animation. You know of any black animated movies?
Black animated? I mean, there's Yasuke and there is Cannon Busters. As far as Afro Samurai?
Oh, that's the only black movie that we got as an anime.
Oh, okay. Black animated movies. Yeah, Afro Samurai and Afro Samurai 2. But they some of the best anime movies of all time, though.
Oh, hell yeah. Afro Samurai 1. Afro Samurai 1, I would say is in top 5 favorite samurai movies for me.
Yeah.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. And for me, Afro Samurai 2 has one of my favorite anime soundtracks of all time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, probably
like
the
sound. Oh my god, the soundtrack to that movie was perfect, bro. Like I wish that they could put the second soundtrack on the first movie. Okay, the first movie soundtrack was nice too, though, but the second soundtrack took it to another level. And you know what? Yasuke's soundtrack is nice too. Yasuke got one of the best anime soundtracks I think that we heard in a minute. Oh my god, bro! Do I want to become famous? No, I don't want to become famous.
Why not?
Oh boy, these boys are all up in the chat.
But yeah. Oh, you know what? Even though this is not really a movie.
Hey, Bebe's Kids.
Oh yeah, Bebe's Kids. That's an animated movie. Yeah, how do all these motherfuckers just really come up in here?
Even though technically this is not a movie, but it will be soon because they're talking about it on Kratos, calling it right now. Kratos.
Yeah, and they say that Kratos is black, even though they try to make him look Norwegian in this last one. Kratos was black in the first one. Okay, he is black. He is black all the way.
He is black all the way around. Sorry to burst people's bubbles, but he was black.
One that's dope, but that's hella underground. Black Sands Entertainment. They got Black Sands Volume 1, which they turned into an animated movie. And that's made by a black man, drawn by a black man, and consumed by black people everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
No cap. I follow that guy on TikTok. Yeah,
He's
I follow that guy on TikTok.
Bro.
He unapologetically black. I love that guy.
He hella unapologetically black, and I love it about him. And like people be commenting like why you gotta go so hard for black shit and blah 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 and boo 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 boo. And he's like, because I'm black. Yo, that shit is nice. Kingpin was black in Daredevil. He should have got more roles in Marvel movies. I agree with that.
I think Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, but he died though. I think that's the thing. But he should have got more movies before he died. But maybe his sickness was like getting to him. But we don't know, man.
You know what though? Fun fact: he was married to Omarosa, so that means that she probably is actually really nice in real life. There you go.
Well, I didn't know that.
There you go.
Yeah, because I mean, Michael Clark Duncan is one of the nicest niggas ever. Okay.
Yes.
One of the kindest niggas to ever walk the earth.
Oh, it's just a big teddy bear. Man, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, 42, Jackie Robinson, and also Marshall. As far as Chadwick movies go, Marshall was a hit. People don't talk about Marshall enough, but that was one of his best roles, Marshall. And look, did y'all see Ma Rainey's Black Bottom?
Yep, I did.
Bruh, it's so sad to me that that's his last movie. It's so sad. I like that movie, and he acted that shit well. But his character, I'm just like, why, bro? Why it gotta be you? Why you gotta be this thing, man? Why can't it be somebody else? Please.
You know what? I'm gonna shout out this movie, and I'll be surprised if anybody has ever seen it. Catfish and black bean sauce. Okay.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, a lot of people have not. Check it out. That movie was dope. It's one of those black movies that you watch and you like, all right, okay.
I'm with that.
So that Black Bottom movie was all right.
Yeah, it was cool. I just hated his role in that movie. I'm like, why this gotta be your last, bro? Why this gotta be your last? Why I gotta come out now, bro? Like, if it came out like 6 months ago, I could have dealt with it. But it's out now, bro. Postpartum. Post-mortem. I'm just like, bro. I can't deal with this.
Shout out though.
It was weird, but it really happened though. That's the crazy part. That shit really happened.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, true story.
Yeah, bro, it's a true story. Ma Rainey was a real person. It really happened like that. It's fucked up, man.
I was gonna say, so on a lighter note, shout out to our boy across the pond, John Boyega, Attack the Block. Have you guys ever seen that?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
movie was... What?
I haven't seen it, bro. I'm sorry. I wanted to see it, bro. I wanted to see it. I'm sorry.
I have failed you as a friend. How have you not?
gotta make a list of black movies. Yo.
For real, that, like, bruh, you gotta come over. We gotta roll a fat one and watch that one, cause
it's good, bro. It's good. It's good.
Bruh, that was the movie. Oh, that was good. That put him on the map. That shit was lit.
I believe that, bro. I believe that. Hey, we got Brooklyn's Finest in the chat.
Hey, shout out to Soul Food.
Man, shout out to Soul Food.
Like, black movie from when we was growing up.
Yo, Soul Food. Oh my god, bro, that movie was really sad. Like, Soul Food was the first time I thought about eating to be healthier. Okay, I'm over smacking burritos and shit, eating hot dogs, and then I seen Soul Food, and I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Something needs to change here.
Hey man, shout out to what's his face, the kid guy, Gary. What's his face?
Gary Coleman.
Yeah, there he is, Gary Coleman. Shout out to Gary Coleman, bro.
Yeah, Gary Coleman was good. He was funny. I ain't gonna
lie. The Color Purple.
Oh yeah, The Color Purple.
Hey.
Some strong medicine right there. And also, like, for colored girls, in the same kind of vein as The Color Purple. But that's a good one. I think that it got a lot of accolades, but I feel like that movie's still underrated. But that's for colored girls, bro. You gotta sit down. You gotta be prepared for that emotionally. Okay, gotta get your tissues and shit. But The Color Purple's like that too, though. But so are The Temptations. The Temptations got deep. Do y'all remember the Michael Jackson movie, bro? I used to really fuck with Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson, bro. When I seen that movie, I was like, why, Joe? Why you gotta be like this, bro?
Why did I find this? Because I hate this. No, I'm sorry. I just decided to hop into this little menu here and check out some black movies. And oh my Lord Jesus Christ, I want to burn this in my eyes.
I'm sorry, bro.
Burn them. This movie is called The Watermelon Man. If you've never heard of it, this was made in the 1970s. This has a 4.5-star rating on Amazon right now, and I'm gonna read you this description. I'm not even gonna read the whole one. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, there's some serious black exploitation right now.
Okay, so
I think it came with a soundtrack too, a jazz soundtrack.
When a racist, white, insecure agent, Jeff, wakes up one morning to discover his skin has turned black, he experiences bigotry firsthand as his family, neighbors, and employees react to his transformation, and that is the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even gonna like just tell you what I saw, because it literally should not exist. But it's just it goes to show you think they can get away with, bro.
They just got away.
Like,
what did y'all think of Blind Spotting? I thought Blind Spotting was a good movie. I feel like it could have been better, but I think it was decent. Blind Spotting.
I'm looking at this Watermelon Man stuff.
Oh yeah, Watermelon Man.
yes.
Yeah, that's black exploitation at its finest right there, boy.
That shit hurts. Hey, you know what? Shout out to I Think I Love My Wife. All right, I think that might probably be one of the best black relationship movies ever. The movie was great. And
you know what, bro? I actually fuck with Why Did I Get Married and Why Did I Get Married Too. I fuck with those. They're cool. That's cool. And Last Holiday's good. And you know, we talked about Tyler Perry, but I'm gonna keep it real. Tyler Perry should make more fucking plays, cause Tyler Perry's plays was fire. Nobody was doing what he was doing as far as plays go. I'm glad that he's directing and all that kind of shit, but I think that those plays were important to a lot of people. I remember growing up, before this nigga was famous, they used to sell bootleg tapes of his plays in the South. Josh, do you ever remember seeing some of the Tyler Perry plays on DVD? Cause my grandma used to have them shits. My grandma used to have them. We used to watch them at my auntie's house, bro. It was dope. It was hella dope. And I don't even think people know that he made plays like that. Cause it was so low key, bro. Like, it wasn't like I'm shipping on Amazon and all this kind of shit, bro. It's like somebody went to the play, bought a DVD, burnt that shit, sent it to their cousin.
I watched some of them.
Send it to their grandma.
I don't remember nobody ever selling them, but we had to got them from somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't no regular case.
I wasn't. They was black and thin.
It was all black case. And it had the words on it scribbled in with marker. Yeah, Tyler Perry. Oh, hey, Four Brothers with Tyrese and Andre. Yeah, that movie Four Brothers was dope. And I'm glad that they were interracial brothers, because that shit had created so much needed conversation, you know what I'm saying, on what brotherhood really is. And like they was really riding for each other too. I ain't gonna front. Oh, and you know what, bro? Dead Presidents.
Oh,
That was low key a women led action movie. It was low key a women led action movie. You know what I'm saying?
Dead President with
Queen Latifah.
No. Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about the. No, you did talk about the other one with what's his face. Come on, man.
I know the one that you're talking about.
Yes, thank you, Lawrence Tate.
Yep.
Man.
Yep. No, both of those movies. I mean, All About the Benjamins is what I'm talking about. All About the Benjamins. Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
Dead Presidents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents was the one with
Lawrence Tate.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah, that was lit. That movie was lit.
Mm-hmm.
Never watched it.
No, Dead Presidents was good. Dead Presidents was good.
What? Alright, that was a good one. Blue Street. Hey.
Okay, that is about our time for tonight. Let's end, I think, with another list. We talked about the best black movies of all time. Let's go ahead and hit reverse gears. What are the worst black movies that you've seen?
3.
Three of the worst black movies that you've seen.
Whoa. Now when we say bad,
like shit that we could have did without. You know, shit that could have been like, nah, bro, not this one.
Okay. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s that freaking summer camp movie.
Oh
no, hell no.
I was about to say, bro. I was like, okay, but Radio is dope. But that summer camp movie that he did, we definitely did not need that bullshit. That was trash. It killed his career. FYI. Where he thought Snow Dogs would save it. Oh, sad. No, not at all. Let me see. What was another?
See, that's the problem. Like, a lot of these movies that I consider bad aren't really bad. They're just like, I wouldn't watch that shit again.
I don't think
Yeah, most of them are all from like the 70s and the 50s and shit that were just overtly racist for no reason. You know what I mean? Like I said, Watermelon Man. That movie was on my list right on. Racist as fuck. You feel me? Like
bro, I'm gonna keep it real. I could do without Undercover Brother 2. I could do without Undercover Brother 2.
Okay.
I could do without How High 2.
Recently. How High 2. John Henry.
Oh, hell yeah, that's trash. That can go.
On Netflix.
Oh, the John Henry on the Netflix special.
Why was Ludacris in that
oh
movie?
yeah, oh yeah. Oh my god, bro, with the jaw.
Why?
Tales from the Hood Part 2. I was gonna see that, bro. Tales from the Hood Part 2 sucks. My bro, first girl Lynn said Tales from the Hood Part 2.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Tales from the Hood was so good, bruh. It was such a good movie. I'm so sad that they fucked up number 2. Hey, real quick, shout out to Bones. That's actually a good movie. Bones, bro.
Bones is dope.
Come on.
Silent banger.
It was a silent banger. Throwback. Damn, Tales from the Hood. He says it got bored quick. That shit left it alone. I feel that, bro. I feel that. What are I think we can get at least 2 or 3 more movies that we could have did without.
Like I said, man, I mean, they're all like the ones that are just
like remakes. Looney Tunes, bro. Looney Tunes. I'm sorry.
Man, you know what? LeBron. Okay, look, I was about to say Space Jam 2. Yeah,
Space Jam 2. Space Jam 2, bro.
That was
Space
Jam
2, bro.
Hey, wait a second. Y'all not thinking about it.
Hold on. What do you mean? I thought about it.
Like the cartoons. You know what I'm saying? It was a good, solid movie. Wasn't no homosexual stuff for no reason. It was all right.
It was all right, bro. But it wasn't good, though. It wasn't good.
The best part about the movie was LeBron James.
And he was the star of the movie.
He was the star of the movie.
LeBron James was whack. The 3D versions of the Looney Tunes, bro. The 3D versions of the Looney Tunes was trash. I hated the 3D looking versions of the Looney Tunes. 3 Bugs Bunny. I'm like, bro, get this shit off my screen right now.
That's a solid movie for kids. It's a movie for kids.
I was just about to say, Josh.
My inner child died when I see that movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to be fair, this Josh is the demographic that movie was like shot at. Like, feel me? Like the younger kids were coming in. Like,
I'm not saying the movie was good as hell.
I mean, but they like that movie had memes and like crazy stuff that the first movie would have never even thought to have, because it didn't need it, because it was just Michael Jordan, and it was a good
solid movie, though.
Yeah, it was a good solid story.
I'm not saying that this is the worst movie ever, but what I'm saying is, when compared with the greatness that is Space Jam 1, the movie's trash.
But see that?
Because Space Jam 1 was so good, bro.
Too high. You had your expectations.
Bro, I was gonna say,
they had the expectations too low. Look, I'm gonna tell you another reason why the movie is trash. Okay. First of all, they had a Space Jam game back in the day. Do you remember that Space Jam game? And that shit was nice. She was nice. God, it was really fun, bro.
3-on-3, bro. Yosemite Sam.
Yes, Yosemite Sam, bro. Like, come on. It's a good concept, okay? These mugs make a free Xbox game, a Space Jam game to go with the new movie. Guess what kind of game it is? It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Oh, I seen that.
And
it's like Michael Jordan in the Windy City.
Yes, bro. You have a formula for a Space Jam game already that's bussin', and you choose to make a side scroll and beat 'em up with LeBron James in it as a free Xbox exclusive? Nigga. Why? Why even do that? Why would you pay somebody in a 16-bit and everything? You could have literally remade the original Space Jam game, and that shit would have been fire. That shit would have been straight fire. It would have been taxing on games. Okay.
Was the start of Space Jam 2?
I mean, Don Cheadle did some good acting. Alright. LeBron's son wasn't a good actor either. Nah, I'm just hating.
Wow. mean, now he's just like nitpicking. Because I'm gonna be honest, I did not.
Kids, see,
it's cool, bro. It's cool, bro.
I wouldn't mind my kids watching those Space Jam 2 at any.
Bro,
hey man, look,
I work with
cool,
kids,
bro.
and guess what? Kids, they did. They like Space Jam 1 better than Space Jam 2.
Of course, Space Jam 1. Of course.
You might as well just show them Space Jam 1.
Yeah, Space Jam.
You might as well just show them Space Jam 1, bro.
Again, the problem is that Space Jam 1 wasn't even that it was so good. It was Michael Jordan in a movie with the Looney Tunes, who were probably at the time the third most recognizable thing in the hood. Facts. Every chick on the street wanted to be called Tweety Bird. Every fucking dude was running around here with Wile E. Coyote fucking hairdos and shit. Trust me, bro, it was lit. And then they came out with a movie with Michael Jordan, who had just released shoes. Bro, like, I'm telling you.
It was hitting.
Like,
it was busting. I went back and I watched that shit, though. And it was dope. They had all the other ball players, bro. And when they got their powers back and shit, it all made fucking sense. And the powers, bro. The powers.
Yes. Well, I'm telling you that Space Jam came out and that in the hood was like when Star Wars came out for white folks, okay? That
straight up
was popping. Everybody was like, oh my God, bro, Space Jam and stuff, shit. I can't believe this.
Exactly. It's still a tight movie. Even the villains, the Monstars, bro. The Monstars and how they took all of the best players' stuff. Like, oh my God, bro. That movie's dope. The game was fire. And it's like, you took something so iconic and you just turned it into trash. You just created bullshit with it. When you had so much good stuff that you could have pulled from, and they didn't. So I would, look, if I had a choice, I'd rather they not touch it. I'd rather just replay Space Jam 1. Okay.
But at the end of the day, if I could say that there was another black...
Oh yeah, Fly Like an Eagle. Oh my God, bro. Fly Like an Eagle.
Like Mike
was another good basketball movie.
It was. I was gonna say that could go, but nah, that movie was actually pretty.
Nah, like Mike was good, but Like Mike 2 can go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like Mike 2 can go. Hey, you know what, bro? Yeah, Soul Plane, bro. Soul Plane. I honorary mentioned the Soul Plane. The movie's good. I never talked to you about that movie, but
did you not see what happened to me? My ass was stuck in the toilet.
Yo,
some people don't like Soul Plane. It's actually on the list of
look at my like 5 cents.
Top 8. Yeah. Top worst movies. They made the list. So.
Really? You think so?
Nah, according to this.
What? Soul Plane made the list? That's
this isn't
crazy.
The first time I heard this either. Like,
what? People don't like Soul Plane?
People don't like Soul Plane. I don't know how.
I like Soul Plane. Soul Plane was hella funny, bro. Soul Plane was hella funny.
They had that plane from Texas and they all locked their doors when the Soul Plane rolled by, bro. How that's not an iconic scene?
Bro, for real. When the Soul Plane was buzzing, it was like, okay, bro, I see you.
Like, oh, lock the doors. Yeah.
For real.
I think might be wrong, but I think Gambit told me he don't like Soul Plane.
Gambit? I mean, that sounds like the type of nigga wouldn't like Soul Plane.
I don't even know who that is, but I'm about to watch this suck ass Bruce Willis movie. Damn, this shit got 3 stars. Ooh. What? What? That sounds terrible. I must watch it. I'm so terrible at that.
Okay.
Hey, you know what?
I can't think of any more black movies that were just whack that I didn't.
But honorary mention one time. Shout out to the movie Gringo on Amazon Prime. That was hella funny, and this was that movie was about a black guy who went down to Mexico and he ended up getting caught up in some shady business shit. Y'all should check that movie out because it was dope.
I'm with that. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, man.
All right, well, I gotta go because I gotta go finish my laundry. But like, this show is legit. You know, shout out again to all the people out there.
Shout out to Frisco Lens, especially coming through. Follow this man. He is a Frisco photographer, and he takes some of the dopest pictures I've ever seen. Like, for real. Lies of Flame, the movie with Shade Moss. Which one? Dude, what was there a weak black movie with Shade Moss in it? Right on, y'all. Thanks for letting me. Hey, thank you for coming. I mean, we around here, it's important that we all share space together. I mean, it's important for black men to meet and talk with each other and to chill and all that kind of shit. But it's also important for us to continue to be a part of the bigger community. You feel me?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's too many of these like weak, bottom level B movies that black people do that I can't even talk about.
Oh yeah, all that random shit. Exactly.
I mean, like, y'all know that Hoops?
Oh, you know,
Flavor of Love got a movie series on Amazon, bruh. She got sequels.
The lottery one. I feel like I know what you're talking about with Shay Moss. The lottery movie.
I think so. Yeah, something like that. She like becomes some drug dealer or something. I don't know,
Yeah,
but like,
it's whack. But we
like,
gonna stay away from the whackness, bro, and we gonna go ahead and
also
keep it pushing with the good
black
shit.
Folks, when writing movies, man, please stop writing yourselves as drug dealers that are at super high level of dealing drugs. That don't make no damn sense. So you are a super high profile drug dealer who wants to buy all these fancy things, but you want to live a low profile life and then like disappear into the what? Nigga, you make like $100 million an hour. Stop it.
Man, that's facts. But we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here for today, man. And we'll be back on next Monday. I'll probably be streaming. I'm thinking about streaming tonight, some game shit, and I'll probably be streaming some more this week. And we'll see y'all when we see y'all, man.
Peace.
peace.